I'm addressing a popular question I've actually got twice here in the last week, and that is this here from Paul in Davenport. Why do the Davenport-Galesburg temperatures always read cooler than the Moline temperature? You probably noticed this on our temperature map. So I did a little digging, and this is my theory as to why that is. So a lot of you thought, well, maybe it's because it's in a valley. Maybe it's got some lower elevation. So I compared the station's elevation, starting with Moline. This is the elevation compared to sea level, 590 feet. This is Davenport, 750 feet. And then you have Galesburg, which is the highest elevation out of all three of them, at 764 feet. So I don't think it's safe to say that these are in a valley per se, other than Moline, which of course, because the Quad Cities International Airport is close to the river valley itself. Let's zoom in on the map. Here's Quad Cities International. Notice it's right close to the Rock River there. And likely what is in play in terms of making Moline warmer, look at the urban heat island that surrounds the weather station that's at the airport here. You have got massive amounts of development. You've got a ton of concrete sitting here. That for sure is having an impact on the Moline Airport. It's definitely an urban heat island effect there. And there likely is a little bit here in Davenport because the urban heat island is south of the station. There's the airport. But notice in general, the immediate vicinity of this airport, a lot of farm fields and open area. A little bit of development here near Mount Joy and a little to the south, but a little more sparse in terms of development. Now, Galesburg, totally different story. The airport is actually located on the west side of town. Here it is. Here's downtown Galesburg. Here is the heat island. It is to the east of the airport. So the only heat influence you would get on that temperature there is if the wind was out of the east. But our wind is usually out of the south, the west, and the north. No influence there. That is my theory as to why Galesburg always runs cooler. Not to mention, look at all the farmland surrounding it. And you've also got a lot of water areas with streams and whatnot also surrounding it too. That can have a cooling effect as well. So I hope that explains some of it. If you want to read more in depth, WQAD.com.